seconds left.
Again, we see them with that aggressive penalty kill.
D'Agostino misses it wide.
That's another post.
Baker, second chance is good! D'Agostino gives the lead to George Mason with 28.1 seconds left.
Beautiful goal in the right place at the right time. Baker with a nice shot. D'Agostino there to pick up the rebound.
D'Agostino got the look, sent it into the back of the net as you take a look at that big goal with time winding down.
Baker, great move, keeping the puck low so it can bank off that far pad. D'Agostino just waiting for it.
So D'Agostino coming up with a big play. 28.1 seconds left.
No breath of relief yet.
First Mason goal since the very end of the first period. Limited time left for VCU. They have 19 seconds to play with.
And the goalie has left the net for VCU. They get that extra player. Mason fighting to get control of the puck.
Flipped along. This is Forrest. And it's knocked out of play. Comes back towards center ice. And a face-off with 5.2 seconds remaining. And Tyler D'Agostino, the freshman from Brooklyn, the BRHC Rookie of the Year, showing why he got that honor, coming through in the guts of the game. So we've got a face-off coming up here. Mason has won them all day.
Mason fell on it. There you go. Just enough.
And that's it. So at the very end of the game, Tyler D'Agostino comes up with the game-winning goal. And for the third year in a row, the Patriots will hoist the Commonwealth Cup and send Steve Hychek with a hug and a trophy into retirement after a fantastic career as the head coach of the Patriots. An unreal finish. You wouldn't expect anything less from a Commonwealth Cup game.
All the way down to the wire. VCU fielded a much better team this year. Was able to hold Mason to a one-goal lead and then tie it in the second. Great game. All smiles from the coaching staff on George Mason here, though.
So back-to-back weeks, the Patriots get some hardware. Last week, taking the BRHC Colonial for the first time. They've gotten used to holding on to the Commonwealth Cup, though, for the third straight year. It will remain with George Mason, a 17-13-1 record. As you look once again at the goal that was able to win it for Mason.
Smart play by D'Agostino. He circled around, found himself some open ice there. Nobody nearby for just the tap in. He could have had a putter there. It's amazing.
So there, the celebration as he puts it home. Steve Hychek gets some hugs from all his players as he congratulates everybody. And I don't think he could have imagined winning a game to end his coaching career in a better fashion. As he came into this game, saying to me beforehand, he's like, we better win this one. And Steve Hychek gets a win in his final game as a Patriots head coach. So there'll be a trophy presentation as George Mason will be able to sip from the Commonwealth Cup. It will remain in their hands for another year. And there it is. They've got it. They're raising it as everyone in a yellow jersey trying to get a hand on it. They had to earn this one. Everybody posing for pictures as there it gets hoisted up high. Sevi Cordova, the alternate captains joining the fray, and one more picture. This looks like the same exact pose for Steve Hychek after winning the game last week.
What a great way to go out of his career. Great man. Did great things for the entire program. Got 2 trophies to end it.
And after last week's game, felt great. This one also has to for Steve Hychek, who will walk the cup out towards center ice, taking it towards all the alumni in attendance. And a big win for Steve Hychek, carrying that trophy in his left arm while he gets plenty of handshakes, and something tells me it's going to be a fun night for Steve Hychek and the rest of this Patriots team, celebrating a huge win over rival VCU.
And a huge season. What a great year for Mason Ice Hockey. To their second year in the Colonial and to go that far, to win the championship, to take the Commonwealth Cup like this. What a strong team they fielded this year, and I hope they're able to bring that back next year.
And we're taking a look at the first goal that scored. That was from Egan. And then VCU was able to tie up the game late in the second period. Before in the third, it was Tyler D'Agostino, goes by Dags, giving his team the game-winning goal with 28 seconds remaining.
Love the Selly.
So there's Sevi Cordova. Cordova getting a hug, the graduate student. Fantastic career at George Mason. Program leader in goals, over 100 for his career. And plenty of celebrations planned for the rest of tonight as a big win for the Patriots here at the PW Ice Center.
I'll tell you though, D'Agostino, considering the year he had, his first year, he's going to take Sevi Cordova for a run for his money.
So a big win tonight for the Patriots. They're able to get the Commonwealth Cup. Jeff Arnold joined alongside by Brian Bach. And the thing that I admire the most about VCU, they were playing for really a time with 13 players when you consider that misconduct that took place in that third period. And Catherman was under fire the entire game.
Catherman had an unreal game.
He really did, and it's such a shame for his case because he really played very gutsy hockey in goal, but at the end, George Mason eventually found a way.
I'm a bit biased there. I'm really happy to see them take that win and go home with a cup and take a win for Steve Hychek here, leave with a cup. And again, showing the footage here, D'Agostino with that smart turnaround to find himself some open ice and then bury it back door. And a great Selly. I'll give him that. Great Selly. Like I was saying, though, he's going to take Cordova for a run for his money for all those goals. I'm just going to fade away into history here. Used to have it. Now Sevi has it. I think D'Agostino will take it, though. He's a great player.
Yeah, he's a great player. Only a freshman. The conference's freshman of the year. As there's Dan Gassel after the game coming to a close, posing for pictures. One of the couple of seniors honored before the game. And Gassel will go into a career in law enforcement after the year is over for him.
I believe he'll be walking in the spring and move on to be one of the men in blue.
President of Phi Cap. Nickname is the Gas Man. Player that provided plenty of energy and enthusiasm during his time here at George Mason.
One of the things that we'll all remember about Daniel Gassel is that no matter what, if there was a man standing back door, he would yell back door. And it was funny because he always, when he first came to the team, he still had his accent, his New England accent. So every time he would yell it, he'd be like, back door, back door. And throughout his entire career with Mason hockey, we've all kind of chirped him and made fun of him for it. But he's a great player, and we saw it tonight too. All over the ice, a grinder, chirping away, took a penalty, high emotion game for him, being his last game, but great guy, great player.
And somebody that everybody on that Mason hockey team is sure going to miss. But the nice thing about it, and you could just sort of see it in the ceremonies that took place before the game, is that you may no longer be able to put all the pads on, but even when you leave the Mason hockey program, you never really leave the Mason hockey program.
Oh, no. We still get called in to do charity events, things like that, and then even the alumni game, which we do at least once a year.
So the big win for seniors like Dan Gassel and this Patriots team. They close the year 17-13-1 as they defeat VCU, take the Commonwealth Cup thanks to the late goal by Tyler D'Agostino with under 30 seconds remaining in the game. Thanks to everyone on our production tonight. For Tyler Byram and Brian Bach, Jeff Arnold saying so long from PW Ice Center. The George Mason Patriots take the Commonwealth Cup for the third straight year.